simple answer is no. I haven't always enjoyed reading the Bible.
It's a yes and a no. Yes, in that I've always loved reading the parts of the Bible that I felt confident in reading, and I've always loved hearing from God through it. But no, in the fact that even though I've been privileged to go to fantastic churches throughout my life, churches where the Bible is taught really well, I found that in my own personal Bible study, there were large chunks of the Bible, particularly the Old Testament, that I just didn't know what to do with.
I look at this big, thick book and think, where on earth do I start? I never doubted that the book would teach me about God and tell me who God was. But I guess in my mind, I just thought, well, I'll just go to church and they'll teach me. They're much better readers than me. They're much more intelligent than me. So they'll read it and then they can tell me all about it.
One good example is Samson. From my Sunday school days, I'd had this thought in my head, Samson's one of the heroes of the Bible, be like Samson. So then as an adult, when I read Samson, I was shocked by what an alarming man he is. And I realized, no, don't be like Samson. Don't be like Samson at all. So then I didn't know what to do with Samson. And I think that sense of reading the Old Testament and not knowing what to do with it really was an obstacle in me reading the Bible.
So then when I was in my 20s, the church I went to, our small groups changed a little bit. I was in a group with some friends and we were sitting in my flat and one of the guys said to me, okay, right, well you can lead the Bible study. And I thought, oh good grief, please ground, swallow me up. I couldn't even fathom how would you even do that without somebody having the little devotional book with the answers in it and the questions in it. So then they said to me, okay, well you can host. And I thought, oh great, I'm good at that. I can open a packet of biscuits, I can put on the kettle. I was like, so relieved.
If you have any dealings with children in your life, you'll know that they ask a lot of questions. And I think having children, my children ask me questions, it began to reveal that I didn't know answers that I should have known. And if I claim to be a Christian and I claim to love God, then I should know more about him.
My soul was wrestling with the fact that I had been a Christian for over probably 14 years and I had no clue how to share the Bible with my friends. I tried to suppress it. In God's wisdom and his grace, he would not let that settle in my soul.
A lot of my understanding of God has come to me secondhand through my parents, through brilliant Bible teaching, and I wanted to come across it firsthand, to be able to read it myself and find that treasure day by day, and I knew that I needed to learn how.
I was invited with a few friends to meet together as 4 women to do some Jen Wilkin Bible studies. Jen Wilkin is a women's teacher in America, Bible teacher, and she produces workbooks to help you study in the Bible and through different books of the Bible. And this has been a real game changer for me.
As Vic and I tried the different materials, I just realised I would love this. This would be such a great part of my life, to be regularly meeting up with women from Kirkpatrick to study the Bible together.
Yeah, so that's where Rooted really came in. I have learnt so much about God, and the Holy Spirit has used these women to help me with that. They've helped me to be consistent in my Bible reading, and I do believe that reading the Bible is how God speaks to us and how God reveals himself to us.
Vic and I could have decided to start just a little group in church, maybe gather together a few friends, but we didn't want to do that. We wanted to do something that was open to all the women in Kirkpatrick.
We want everybody to have the opportunity to be in one of these groups. And yes, they are an addition to Sunday mornings, they are an addition to discipleship group, but they're different. It's a different learning experience.
Kirkpatrick is a church that runs so many organisations, and we wanted to start something that was encouraging and uplifting and nourishing for all the women that are involved in TOTS and Sunday Club and all the youth organisations and GB and BB, and we wanted to come alongside women and bless them and encourage them for their lives and ministries, and we're really excited to start.
So my prayer is that you sign up for Rooted. Like any other relationship in your life with someone you love, you will do everything you can to know that person more. So let's do that about God, and I really look forward to seeing you at Rooted.
Christians are aware that the culture is shifting around us and that it is becoming increasingly difficult to call yourself a Christian. And if we're going to be those who are able to offer a reason for what we believe, it will mean that we need to be those who love the Bible and thereby the God of the Bible in a way that perhaps in the last 30 or 40 years we've lost track of. I think we can get it back, and I think that it's time for us to start.